Welcome, welcome. Today's October 14th. It's a Wednesday. It's the last day of the week because tomorrow and Friday is fall break. This is a video for all those individuals who are absent or are in need of additional assistance. Here we go. Hopefully by now you've already done the self-start, you've done everything else, so this should be kind of a quick check of your work. First off, we're going to solve the equation x plus 7 equals 10. Please remember there are three things required in order to receive credit. You have to be able to draw your fence, which is just a line down the equal sign so it separates both sides. What you do to one side, you do to the other. So I need to get the x by itself. So the opposite or the inverse operation of adding 7 would be subtracting 7. I need to make sure to do it to both sides. If you don't do it to one of the sides, you will not receive any credit. And the last thing is you need to put your answer as the variable, which is x, equals, and then 10 minus 7 is 3. If I want to check my work to see if I've done it right, I just plug in 3 for x. So I get 3 plus 7 equals 10, and that comes out to be a true statement. So there you go. Question number 2. 5u equals 60. Draw your fence. This 5 and this u is connected through multiplication. So when the coefficient and the variable are connected like this, there's nothing in between them, that means multiply. The opposite of multiplying would be to divide. So I'm going to divide both sides by 5. Those 5 cancel out, and I'm left with my variable, which is u, equals 60 divided by 5 gives me 12. To check your work, you just say 5 times 12, which is 60, which is a true statement, which would match what we have down here. Next one says h, this slash means divide. So h divided by a negative 3 equals a negative 10. Draw my fence. We need to get rid of that divide, so the opposite would be to multiply. So I'm going to multiply this side by a negative 3, and I'm going to multiply this side by a negative 3. Now, in this case, I'm using x for multiply, but just to save myself from any confusion, I'm actually going to change that to just a dot. That dot represents a multiply as well. So this side and this side cancel out, which leaves me with an h. And a negative 10 times a negative 3 would give me an answer of a positive 30. So remember, a negative times a negative, or a negative divided by a negative, gives me a positive. If I want to check my work, I just plug it in. So I have 30 divided by a negative 3, which will give me, I only see one negative down here, so my answer will be a negative 10, which matches what we have up here, so that is a true statement. And finally, y minus a negative 2 equals 9. I'm going to draw my fence. The opposite of subtracting a negative 2 would be to add a negative 2. So I'm going to add a negative 2 to both sides. Those cancel out, and I'm left with a y on this side. 9 plus a negative 2, if you type this into your calculator, would give you an answer of 7. Now, if you wanted to check your work, you would have 7 minus a negative 2, superpower consequence, and that would give me an answer of 9. So that is a true statement as well. Here is your thought for the day. You're welcome to pause and read it. On Monday, when we come back from fall break, we're going to be getting new seating arrangements. So just come in on Monday and you're welcome to sit wherever you would like. The couple of things though, I will be moving some people and not allowing some people to sit with each other. So just be aware that if you, even though you think you're sitting with some friends, I may override that decision. So for today, we've done the self-start. We are doing a quizzes review to help practice because we are taking our feedback today as well. And then I'm allowing the rest of the day as a catch-up day for those that want to fix mistakes on feedbacks or finish worksheets or still have lots of people that need to do a feedback, so they're missing it. So we're going to catch up today. So here is your quizzes code. If you haven't already done it, you're welcome to do that now. Just practice showing your work like on a separate piece of paper, and that's fine. Here's the instructions for the feedback that students are getting, and we are turning in our homework packets for this week. They should include a yellow self-start cover sheet, 2 yellow worksheets from this week, and then the quizzes paper that they are doing in class. So there you go. If you have any questions, you're welcome to contact your teacher. Otherwise, have a great fall break, and hopefully we see you on Monday. Ta-ta.